What are political parties and why are they so important to know about? Political parties can be defined as a group of citizens that share a similar set of political views who seek to get elected. There are many types of parties that hold vast variety of goals and ideals. This allows people to support the parties that they feel best represents their personal views. Parties work to represent the common interests that they share. In order to be elected, they mobilize masses in order to gain voters. Reasons, the reason they are considered to be important is because they are the ones that can shape the outcome of governments and new policies, largely influence the new laws that can be implemented and what values are prioritized from the government. They have a large say in the belief system as they work as an active representative of what the public feels are important values. This leads to the important question, are political parties in decline or are they as strong as ever? Recent studies indicate that there is a considerable decline in political parties. It was found that there was a significant decrease in voter support for Labor, Liberal, and National parties. Some reasons as to why was related to the rising skepticism of the government's ability to keep promises that it made to be elected. Some voters were found to be frustrated when the government and opposition were seen to be advocating for the same thing. An example of this was seen during the Australia's gun control issues, where both the government and the opposition were found rejecting and ignoring all contrary views to the issue. In 2018, Australia experienced a political shakeup where the former Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull was removed and replaced with a more right-wing leaning candidate, Scott Morrison. Malcolm Turnbull was removed from his position by his own party. This shows the distrust and skepticism that younger voters are feeling. Similarly, a study conducted from the National Election Surveys and Inter-Election Public Opinion polls reveals that political parties have declined in the minds of citizens. In the journal article, The Decline of Political Parties by David Everson, it was said that there was an everlasting threat to politics as political parties face a major decline. It was noted that the key features for a strong party were close competitiveness of two parties, exceptionally high levels of voter turnout for elections, and a strong and stable loyalty to the party. However, all these features have faced challenges, thus leading the countless scholars to the conclusion that political parties are in decline. There still remains the question of whether political parties will eventually meet its end. Although it has been theorized about it for many decades and has shown conclusive proof, there is an uncertainty whether a democracy can survive as voters turn away from traditional political organizations. There's still a belief that political parties have the ability to turn it back around, but based on past events such as Malcolm Turnbull's removal, it feels unlikely to have any effect. It appears that political parties will continue to decline until it meets its eventual end.